sisters, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad you're here today. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will find value in this video and consider subscribing to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I'm really appreciative that you're here. So I want to shout out all my new subscribers. I see you. Thank you for joining my channel, and I appreciate you. So today we're doing a pick a card. This is a night oracle, so we're going to be dealing with shadow work and all kinds of stuff that comes from that. And so these readings can be a little bit more intense. So keep that in mind. That's why it's called the Night Oracle. And so it's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information is down in my description box below. Okay? Alrighty. So also, this is the first reading I've actually pulled charms for these pick a cards. So each stack, each group here, has 3 charms. Now, this is all about what you are transforming. So many times that's the whole point of getting into our shadow. And many times when you're in your shadow, you don't know until somebody points it out to you, or you reflect and you're like, oh, that's what happened. You know, because usually when you get into your shadow, you're deeply entrenched in it. Okay. So the whole point of that, to get into your shadow, is to transform, right? To get things better, and sorry, I'm having some noise over here by one of my altars. So that's kind of the whole point of becoming awake and aware and going through our shadow. Okay, so it's to transform it, and that means good things come from that work. Okay, so all right, with that said, let's get into the picks here. I don't have any pre-drawed cards or anything like that. So the first stack is going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. There's a lot of really powerful energy that comes through. Yeah, so, and then the, let's see, the little charms here. We have a music, I forgot what this is, a clef, something. Anyway, we have this musical symbol. We have the music notes, and then we have a little elephant, itty bitty elephant. I'll also insert a photograph so you guys can look at the charms too. So I'm getting more charms, so we'll be actually pulling them soon. Okay, so this deck is the Zombie Tarot. I haven't used this very much, and I decided to pull it out and give it a go. Spirit was really encouraging me to do that. So this is a Zombie Tarot. That's the back. That's what it looks like on that side. And your little charms are this this little leaf here. You can see it. I'm not a beauty guru or anything, so I'm trying to get you guys to see these little itty bitty charms. I need to buy some bigger ones. We have a horse. You can see the horse. And then we have the skull and crossbones here. So that doesn't help Amy. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. Now the last one is the Goetia Tarot. This is a really powerful deck. This is a no joke kind of deck. It goes deep, okay? So that's what it looks like on the outside, and these are the cards. So now, interestingly enough, this group got a key, okay? You have got a tree, and you got like a coin, like money. So I will insert a photograph, and you can see the charms more close up and see where you're guided. If you're guided to more than one, please feel free to go with your guidance. So with that said, I will see you guys on the other side. Bye, guys. group 1, all of you that selected the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, or you were drawn to these symbols. I want to say this is a bass clef, but I don't remember. And then we have the music notes, and then we have this little elephant. Okay, so I'm going to read the charms as well, but first I want to pull cards. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get into what you're transforming. So first, let's get into the shadow part, the shadow aspect of this. I'm pulling on the elephant charm, and I'm feeling like an elephant never forgets, right? You may have some memories that you can't forget, or you want to forget, or there's something about memories that are replaying here over and over. And it's interesting. I'm pulling on a mouse, an elephant being afraid of a mouse. Okay, so know that I'm pulling in all your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your God forms, your daemons, your entities, spirits, of whatever paradigm you resonate with, to come forward to give us the most clear, healing, abundant, hopeful, enlightening, meaningful, healing messages today. Okay, what are you transforming, group 1? I'm feeling directly pain into frequency, pain into music, pain into art, pain into self-expression. Okay, this will help you not forget, but release. Okay. I heard someone say today that forgiveness isn't saying that everything that happened was okay or validating it. Forgiveness is accepting that it happened and you can't change it. And I thought that was an interesting idea about forgiveness, not really being what most of us think it is, right? So it's a great perspective to have. So let's see, what is group 1 transforming? Ooh, you guys. Yeah, I'm just pulling on this hollow in my heart. It feels, I'm seeing a heart chakra or a actual heart in a chest, and it's just oozing this this really toxic material. It's making me very sad. I'm very sad. I'm feeling a lot of deep depressive thoughts. I'm feeling like there were times that you know, trigger warning for this reading. There are times that you may have wanted to take your own life. And if you were having those kind of thoughts, I will put, you know, suicide prevention, a phone number for you to call, because you know, I understand this, and really, literally, it's getting through those moments, right? It's okay to ask for help. Okay, we have the Golden Empress, Jewel of Abydos, potency, confidence, and magnetism. So what I'm getting for this is that the level of pain you have felt is a level of ascension you'll feel. So it feels pretty powerful when you can take someone, or you can take yourself, or however this resonates, and take them from a very dark, hopeless place to a place of infinite potential. Okay? It's very powerful. That's why when some people rise, it seems to have an energy of its own, because these people have began to admit their own frequency. They're no longer reacting to the frequency that the simulation, the matrix, reality, whatever you want to call it, is sending. They're admitting their own frequency. So they're basically becoming an interactive part of this 3D situation. So it's very powerful, and a lot of really amazing people are able to do this, and it does change the frequency of the entire collective and the planet. So we have, I won't cry for you. Okay, I feel like whatever happened, there's a level of denial, okay? Maybe by you to a degree, definitely probably someone else as well, in denial about what happened. I feel like you have been gaslighted for a very long time, and I'm feeling like a stalker type energy, as if whatever happened caused an attachment that makes you feel like you're being watched at times. It can feel like there's someone standing right beside you. And this is the energy that was created by this happening. It's like you can't escape this energy. It's crazy strong, okay? Okay, I'm being guided to get another one from the dark mirror. This is number 22, though. I think one thing that should be noted here is that even though most people who have been through this really tough situation would probably give in, I feel like you can't do that. And because there is this, I won't cry for you. I feel like you haven't received a lot of compassion in your life, because I think whatever happened, whatever this is, I feel like it's made you keep a distance from people to feel safe. And what happens is that many times you become an island, and it's very hard to get off your island, and it's very hard to reintegrate with people. I understand that, especially when you're a powerful empath. I feel like this group is extremely powerful. That's why this card, you got the Golden Empress, because you have untapped potential that's being it's almost like this feeling of being watched, or an attachment here seems to be feeding off like a parasitic energy. But for some of you, this has been there for a very, very, very long time. And okay, so sometimes you have to rid yourself of your own parasite. Okay, and I'm not judging or anything like that. I've had to do it to myself. So there's a whole procedure that you can go through. But basically, what I'm feeling is an attachment within your heart chakra. That's what the black goopy energy that I was feeling, and it's just like vampiring off any positive emotions you get. I feel like when you get happy, it's almost like the world closes in around you. Like there's a panic, like you panic in happiness. I understand this because you are usually looking for the next shoe to fall. You're hyper vigilant. You're like ready for the next thing to come at you. And to live in that state can be very, very difficult. I lived in it for many, many years. Okay. I was hyper vigilant. I was always ready. And, you know, I share my experience in hopes that you will understand that I do understand this. One of the aspects of my own hypervigilance is you can't just walk in a room with me. Like if you walk in a room and you don't knock and you just walk in, I'm going to get automatically triggered. And I'm a lot better than I used to be, but it still happens. I still get triggered by it, but I can catch myself. Like I can catch the energy before I send out this chaotic energy now. So, you know, that's just an example of how it can manifest. So I think for some of you guys, this hypervigilance is manifesting in a lot of anxiety. I feel like a lot of nervous energy, like twitching, like, you know, shaking your legs, things like that. And what I'm getting here is a really good way to help you transmute this is to, if you can get active, okay? It will help rid your body of this like energy, okay? This will help you get more clear in your energy, so you can kind of feel in your heart chakra. You can do this in a meditation, and you literally, because what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing like, it looks like a squid. Like there's tentacles coming in and out of it, and it looks like the parasitic head is like pointed, like an arrow right to your heart chakra. And I feel like there's just a living, breathing entity that's just living off of any of your vitality. You may not be feeling well. You may be struggling with your health. And I'm not to say that all health issues are, you know, caused by spirit or anything like that, but that may be like something you're experiencing. And usually that, if you have a lot of health problems, there's usually some other things going on as well. So, but anyway, you can feel like tired, and, you know, it can make your bouts of depression a little bit more, not a little bit, a lot more intense. This is like, okay, example, if someone does you wrong and they don't want anyone to know, sometimes you get threatened. And if you get threatened young enough, those threats can take on like almost like a God form, okay, or a thought form, okay, that's what I meant. And they seem to kind of take on a life of their own. And once that gets rooted, it's, you know, it takes work to get it out, right? So I think for a lot of you, this I won't cry for you, I think it's time for you to be compassionate to yourself. I think you really, really need a level of compassion, and you have to start at home, okay? You may have some cancer here. I'm feeling like being pulled within a shell, hermit stage. I feel like for some of you, probably some of you guys, with the social distancing wasn't that difficult. A lot of you have some kind of aspect in your chart that you may have this energy where you have to pull back to recharge. And a lot of you, though, during that time really woke up to the realities of your life. A lot of us got to spend a lot of time by ourselves, you know, thinking about things. Yeah, so, all right. Let me get one more here. Atonement. Okay. Yeah, I feel these knives in my back. Okay, I feel like you feel betrayed. This could be family that has betrayed you, or a friend that feels like family. And I'm just going to be really honest here. I'm feeling like trigger warning. Okay, so I feel like there's probably some sexual assault here, or childhood sexual abuse going on here. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with group 1. I'm also feeling like domestic violence. Like these are deep, deep wounds. Now, for some of you, this is like a psychological torment that you grew up with. For some of you, it coexists. Okay, and I feel like many of you have probably had narcissistic energy around you a lot of your life. Okay, so at least growing up. So with that said, let's keep going, and I'm going to pull one from the Solomon Oracle here. So we're gonna transmute pain. It looks like that's what we're doing. That means we're healing it. You know, we're releasing it, and that doesn't mean forgetting. That doesn't mean any of those things. It just means that it happened. It can't be undone, and we go forward, right? Candle magic. Please seek help if you need it. All right, I am not a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a doctor, anything like that. Please seek help, okay? Candle magic. Speak your breath into the velvet. Recite along the spine of all you desire, all that which will unravel. Okay, this is interesting what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like for some of you, you may have done like a return to sender or something like that, or you're wanting to. But I do feel like this energy has been stirred by, maybe there's some healing energy. Maybe people are sending you healing energy, or you're doing healing work. I think you've come into some awarenesses that is causing you to be able to release some of it and become more aware of what's going on in your reality. And I'm feeling like this betrayal is just so deep. I think this group may have some body memories, or you still have bad dreams. You have like nightmares and things like that. You may sleepwalk. And some of you guys, though, you have a very special psychic gift. You can channel things into this reality. And that I'm getting back to these musical charms here, because I'm feeling like you can transmute this pain by becoming more creative, putting it into a project. I think some of you guys need to tell your story, even if it's just to, you know, a counselor or something like that. I think it will help you cleanse the energy to a degree, and help you remove some of these swords from your back, okay? And I feel like there's an element here that some of you have cut people off, okay? And, you know, we're getting into the holidays, and that could be difficult, especially if you've had the kind of energy that I'm feeling with this group here. And maybe you guys are just wondering kind of how you're going to make it through, right? Well, I'm feeling like there is a door opening for you to express this creative drive, this creativity within you. Maybe it's time for you to start journaling. Maybe it's time for you to start playing music again. Maybe it's time for you guys to, you know, get back into your art or work on a business. But I'm feeling like that's kind of the next step of transmuting this energy, is like putting it into something. And what do I mean? I mean, like, instead of, you know, you can only reflect so much and then you have to move. Okay, so instead of reflecting and spending energy on that, we're going to spend energy on writing, or we're going to spend energy on meeting new people, or whatever we're called to do to help us get to the next level. Many of you guys do need to let some people in, okay? I think that's part of what's transforming here, is I think that there is going to be people coming into your social circle. So let's see who's coming towards group one. I'm feeling that really strongly. Like, you have people on the way coming towards you. I think you've done an incredible job of healing. And I think you're at the place in healing where you need to let people in, because these people are like tribe members. They're like an oversoul energy, and they're coming through to help you heal. Even if they don't stay for long, they're there to help you become aware and heal these issues, okay? So you can move on, right? It's time for you to get a new beginning. That's what I'm getting. It's time for you to be able to move on. You deserve that. And you should offer that to yourself. You should give that as a great gift to yourself, okay? You don't need to suffer anymore. And that's what you really need to be done with. You need to be your own biggest cheerleader. And there may be some people you need to remove. You know, I'm one of those people. I have removed just about everyone from my life. So I don't have a lot of people left. But the people who are in my life right now, they're golden, okay? Those are my people, all right? So I pretty much know, except for my own personal issues, that those are my people. The people who come into my circle now are my people. So, and I think that's an awareness you need to get to, okay? Because I think you're at the place in your healing where you're aware of maybe some quote-unquote weirdnesses that you have, and you're okay with it, like you've accepted it, or you're going to. That's going to help you allow other people to come close, and you'll be able to say things like, hey, you know, I'm having an extremely bad day, and I, you know, whatever, and they'll understand. They won't blame you or feel somehow put off by you. They'll understand that, you know, because you're aware enough to say, hey, you know, my PTSD is acting up, or, you know, I'm feeling this. Like, you'll be able to communicate that better to other people, and the people that you do will be very receptive and very healing. So it's a beautiful experience when people around you and your energy begin to send you healing energy. A lot of powerful things can really happen. Okay, we got the 5, 6, 7 of potions. We have the 9 of needles. And we have, not reading reversals, we have justice. We have the 7 of needles. So we have 7 of cups, 7 of needles. Interesting. That to me is a union energy, because cups and swords. Okay, so I'm going to pull, you know what, I'm going to pull this one. And we have the Empress right there. There you go. Bingo. Okay, so I feel like what I'm getting here is there are people coming close to you. I feel like your social life is going to transform. There's going to be compassionate people who will offer you clarity. These are people who will invest time in your energy. And I feel like you will feel like you belong. Probably for the first time. This could be a group that is specifically coming towards you, and you may feel them coming towards you, or this may be like an online thing, or it could be an in-person thing. It's different. It could be a mixture of that. And I do feel a lot of opportunity coming close as well, but I feel like confusion there, because I feel like you're still healing, and so it might be a little confusing when these opportunities and people come towards you, all right? Because we have justice here with the Empress, okay? So the Empress is getting justice. And I feel this energy with you. I mentioned Cancer energy earlier, and this card, Empress, would have Cancer energy, okay? Because Cancer is divine feminine energy, okay? And I feel like It's really strong with you. There's a lot of healing energy. I feel like some of you guys, this is a guide coming through. This is a guide that's going to help you with your justice. Part of your justice is that you no longer suffer anymore from what happened. Like I don't want to say that, because you know, that kind of stuff never really, it always remains with you, okay, to a degree, all right? The really bad, horrible shit, all right? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is about you healing, and this guide can come through and really help you get your justice. Your justice is living a good life, being happy, having people in your life who you trust, you know, working towards your dreams, your abilities, what sets your heart, you know, ablaze. That's how you know, move forward. That's how you heal. That's what you're transmuting all the energy for, is for you to get out of this constant state of I won't cry for you and atonement. Okay, you've atoned. There's nothing left to atone for. Okay, you have done nothing wrong. It's time for you to step in to a healing space. You need to hold a healing space for yourself. And this Empress energy, I'm feeling like a guide coming through. So let me pull another card here. Yes, okay. I'm going to pull from the Divine Feminine deck. Okay. Tell me about this guide, this guardian, this healing energy. For some of you, like you may hear humming, or when you're going to sleep at night, you might hear music. And I feel like this is from this guide. You may get repeating songs. This guide is specifically talking through music to you, okay? It's a divine feminine energy. We have Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Okay, so morning star energy is coming forward for you in whatever form you resonate with, okay? This is energy of enlightenment, all right? This is energy, healing energy. So I'm feeling like we're talking about, I'm hearing Diana as one as well. I'm going to pull some more cards here. I'm feeling more. We have Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have still like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Okay, so some of you guys have angelic frequencies coming forward to help you through this time, okay? Helping you transmute. The process you're going through is actually transmuting your energy so that you can meet up energetically with these guides, okay? So what I mean by that is that this guide is going to hold a different frequency. If you've had other guides before, this one will hold a different frequency. And through all this work you've been doing and getting ready for, you're kind of raising your energy frequency into the realm, the space, the frequency level of this guide. Okay, so you would be raising to the lower vibrational, probably like right below the beginning of their frequency, because the guide's going to come in and help you, pull you through. Okay, so let's get some more energy here. I'm going to pull for more guides. That's really what they want you to have. The Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Okay. I'm getting like Aphrodite type energy, Lilith energy, and I'm getting Basset as well. I'm going to pull from another deck. Where's my deck? Okay. Pull a few more guides here. I think that's really what they want you to know about. This is a gift. And these guides may come in the form of familiars for some of you. We have Lady of Masks, the Shaper, Reclamation, Vanity, Surface Appearances. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's a guide coming in that's going to help you heal up some issues you may have with your body or yourself. And I feel like this guide may have a little bit darker tone. There may be some underworld frequencies going on there. This is, of course, dealing with shadow image issues, maybe caused from a traumatic experience. We have the Red Shepherd, Just Reward, Evaluation, Respite. Okay, what I'm getting here is a guardian energy as well. I'm feeling Anubis for some of you guys, and I feel like some of you guys are crossing this threshold, and this particular guide, Red Shepherd, is going to help you cross that gateway. You know, I'm literally seeing Anubis kind of walking you through like a portal vortex, okay? Helping you get to the other side. It's almost like you're leaving the underworld and you're going to ascend into this Golden Empress energy, okay? Let's get one more here. We have Set, short-sightedness, ambition, narcissism. Okay, so literally could be set or set type frequencies coming through. And I think this is to help you heal up your self-confidence, to heal up. Again, I'm getting back to these body issues or, you know, deep issues, deep wounds that block you from having deep relationships with people. I think these guides will come through and really help you heal that, release it, accept it. Acceptance is powerful. When we can accept where we are and what we've been through, then we can move on to the next level. Okay, so, you know, hold space for yourself, be kind to yourself. I think you guys need to listen to more music. There's something about music here. So, and frequency. You may find different frequencies. I have a whole list of like powerful meditations that I've used, and I highly recommend it for you guys. Okay. All right, I've listened to all of them. I've used all of them. So we have the Violet Flame. Okay, you guys, this is a powerful card. And it's a highly transformative card. This Violet Flame, what it does is it really energizes your third eye. And it helps you clear energies from your heart chakra. So if you're feeling like attachment energy in your heart chakra, the Violet Flame can help you with that as well. You might look into this energy. It can really help you if you're creative. It can help you kind of spark intense inspiration as well. A sacral chakra, core of creation. Yeah, there's a lot of creative energy that is coming through this transformation. And we have one more. We have Realm Bringer. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to, this creative thing that Spirit really wants you to get on is really going to change your life. It's going to change the way you connect with life. For some of you who are artists, it really is about you truly connecting in a moment with your environment and bringing through the etheric visions that you have. For those of you that are writers, you're a realm bringer. You're bringing a whole new kind of consciousness. There are many new kinds of consciousness and awarenesses that are going to come through the collective. And I feel like you may be one of those who will receive this kind of inspirational view and this information. So, you know, if you resonate with that, then that's for you. Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear from you guys. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, hit the little like bell and the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hi, group two. All of you that select the Zombie Tarot, or you were drawn to these little charms here. We have the skull and crossbones. We have a little horse, and we have a feather. Is it a feather or a leaf? I think I said leaf earlier. Yeah, it's a leaf. I don't know, it's a feather. I don't know, maybe it is a feather. Feels like a feather. Okay, and we got the Zombie Tarot here, so that's what I will be drawing your tarot from. But first, we're going to find out what you're transforming. Keep in mind, it's a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell for all my future videos and content. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, okay? All right, so let's see. What is group two transforming? What is group two transforming? We have the Thinker, the father of knowledge. Knowledge instruction, reinvention. Ooh. Are you going through kind of a reinvention of yourself? Huh. Let me get a couple more from these. I'm feeling an urge to pull in threes for you, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We have Guardian of Saints, Humility, Disillusionment, Champion. Wow. This is powerful. We have the Ageless, the light in the darkness. Wow. Healing, graciousness, acceptance. Powerful energy of acceptance. That came through for group 1 as well. Your energy feels very different from group 1. So let me just keep pulling here. And I do feel like you're going through a major like death card transformation, right? So there's loss. You've had loss. I'm feeling spirit is around you. You may have experienced the loss of a loved one, or maybe actually they've crossed over, or this is someone that you've had to kind of cut off, or something happened. This may be divorce as well. So you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But there's been loss here. I'm also feeling like a Native American spirit gathering around you, a guide coming forward. You may know who this is. It may be new to you, but yeah, very powerful energy coming through to help you with the death. What is the death to? What are we transforming? What is the death to for group 2? I'm calling in your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your God forms, your deities, whatever paradigm you resonate with, to come through, give us the most healing, encouraging, enlightening, healing, meaningful, abundant, and beautiful messages for group 2. Okay, I will show you these in a minute. I'm gonna pull in threes for you, because what we say, 3 is a magic number. That's right. Okay. All right. We have anger and chains. Okay. Let me get a drink, and then I'm going to show you the cards. I am drinking diet root beer. Okay, so we have colorless angel on the ageless. Okay, so I'm feeling with this, we have healing, graciousness, and acceptance, and colorless angel number 10. So I feel like for a lot of you, whatever this loss is, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, it's like a little bit of color or a lot of color has completely washed out of your life. You are disconnected a little bit to your vitality. And for some of you, you guys may actually feel haunted by this person, be them living or passed over, it doesn't matter. For some of you, you've actually felt the presence, the physical presence of your guide, and that's part of this kind of, I'm getting like you've had some weird experiences, or you're about to, and that's part of what they're talking about, is that you may have, for some of you, you're going to find a feather. There's a whole Native American belief about finding feathers, and in other traditions as well. So for some of you, I'm getting like an ancestor that was involved in voodoo. They may have been a high level high priestess or a priest, or a devotee of a particular God form. Very strong energy, extremely strong. You may actually be feeling this right now. I feel this guide coming very close. I'm feeling like this is Papa Legba for some of you guys. I'm seeing him. It feels like a deity that is tied to death as well, coming forward. Wow, I didn't expect this. So we're going to just kind of see. Let's get these zombie cards. It makes so much sense to me now. The zombie cards do. Okay. So I'm getting like a download on my right side here. Just going to kind of let that frequency fade in. All right. You're going to transform this grief, okay? This longing, maybe you're haunted by a person that you can't be with right now, and you long for them, and that's part of this colorless angel. It's just like the life force isn't present in life. It feels like it's draining from you a little bit. And angry, lots of anger here, and I think it's because you became disillusioned with this loss, be it like I said, divorce or through death or separation. You guys, or maybe you're together but you live apart, or maybe a divorce or something like that, a separation. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. We have the Ten of Swords. I don't read reversals unless I'm guided. We have the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This is injury and death. I feel like for some of you, this crossed over person who's coming forward right now, we're having a deceased person, group of persons that are associated with this particular head coming forward. I didn't even think about this, but that's what's happening. So they're coming forward, and this has to do with somebody who was injured, and then there was death. Okay. It's very particular energy. This could be a guide as well, a loved one who's becoming a guide. This could also be someone who was really sick with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I'm feeling like someone who's really sick. I have all these guts here on the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like illness, injury. We have the nurse here, bedside. But for a few of you, we have the King of Swords here. It was quick. It was shocking. It was quick. It was quick. It was quick. It was quick, but it wasn't. You know, it's like, you know, either someone was sick for a while and they died, or there was a quick, like, illness or a quick happening that was bodily injury. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards here from the zombie. Tell me more. What do you guys want to talk about? What are we... I feel like this pressure being relieved, like they really, this is hard to bring this forward, okay? I feel like they really, it really hurts to see you sad and grieving them. And they are aware that they can be in multiple places at one time now. That takes a level of awareness on the other side to be able to come into that awareness. So, because some people, time is an illusion. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot of sorrow here, and they're sad because you're so sad, and they will continue to and some of you people, not you people, some of you lovely people, experience like being haunted, things being moved, odd. You might see lights out of the corner of your eye. You may hear songs. Some of you guys hear someone call their name, or you hear them in their voice call your name. Yeah. And if you need help, please go get it. Okay, this is coming from them. If you need help, please go get it. Because you deserve to move on and be happy. Because I'm okay. I'm okay. I hear like this little girl coming forward saying, I'm okay. Mama, I'm okay. Nana, I'm okay. You know, I feel that energy of like, just these little, and it's a group of little girls and little boys, little children coming forward and saying, I'm okay. It's also older children coming forward and saying, I'm okay. Tell them I'm okay. I'm literally getting someone poke me. They're poking me. Stop. Okay, they're poking me, and they're funny. This is someone who's really funny. I feel like they were gone too soon, and they're like, sometimes I poke them in their sleep. I want them to stop worrying about me and move on. And it's like young adults. I'm feeling a specific kind of male here, not kind of male, a specific male energy, and I'm feeling like young women, young people energy. So this is maybe young adults, teenagers that were taken too soon. So yeah. Okay, tell me more. So this is sticking out, so I'm going to take it. Page of Cups. Okay. Temperance. All right. Three of Cups. I need to take a drink here. I should drink water. Sorry. Definitely feeling the like parent-child connection here. Also older siblings or older people in your family, you know, who would be in your family. I'm feeling for some of you, this is like a friendship as well. This could be somebody you knew really well that kind of felt like family. This is the energy I'm getting. I have to laugh because these people are so wonderful. They have a great energy, you know, they still have their vitality, and they're happy. There's joy here. So I feel like this energy is saying, so what are y'all doing? Come on. Like, what are y'all doing? I see you. I'm hearing this. I see you. Okay, so we have Temperance here, and this is the end. And I'm feeling like it's just really time to heal. And they want you to know that they actively send you healing energy through different mediums. And for some of you guys, you know, this is music. For others, this is like a movie or something like that, that they are going to send like healing energy. Also, if you want to talk about them, it would be great if you talked about the good things and not the end, because it will help you heal the loss, release the grief. So it's not a repression of grief. It's a healing of grief, because you begin to understand the value of the connection and not just the loss. And that helps release that energy. And, you know, it's not that they want to move on. They're going to be around, because they can be in multiple places at one time. And they'll be there helping you. Like, think of them as a little angel on your shoulder. And some of you guys, you've got angels in your house, like angel forms and things like that. And, you know, they really like it. And they're just saying, like, pick out one that you want to like kind of connect with my energy, and you'll start to kind of feel it around that. And whenever you miss them, you know, you can hold that and connect to their energy. So that was very specific. I don't think I've ever gotten anything like that before in a reading like this. So that's interesting. So this group seems to be about transmuting grief. Okay. Let's get some other cards here. Yeah, it's been deep. Oh, okay. They have transition, 43. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So just allow it. Allow the healing. Okay? Just allow it to happen. It doesn't mean that you're somehow failing them or letting them go. It means that you honor their life and you move on with hope and with love and appreciation and gratitude for what you had. And always keeping that fresh in your mind, you know, connecting with the good things. It's so powerful. And I almost feel like this is a portal that's opening up for you to move on. All right. And it doesn't mean that they're not going to be around or you won't feel their energy. In fact, you probably feel it more, because you're not stuck in the loss anymore. You're moving towards the life by moving towards your own life. You're embracing life again. And that's a beautiful thing. It's healing. It's part of the human experience, you know. So let's get going here and get some more cards. Okay, tell me more. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. Okay, for some of you, you may need to get some help with healing your grief. For others, you just need to talk to people. You need to get around people more. I'm feeling like this energy coming forward and saying, you know, we want you to make friends, make new connections. That will help you move on to new people, places, and things, you know. Get out and do something you've never done before, but you want to, you know. And for some of you, this is energy from like kids saying, you know, I want you to enjoy the holidays, because those were holidays were, you know, different holidays were, it's different people. So those were their favorite times of year. So we have like a Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas. For some of them it's New Year's, for others it's 4th of July. Yeah, good memories. So that would really help everyone. You know, you can connect on the good. You can connect, not that death is bad, but you can connect on the happy memories. And it's not that you forget the loss, is that you honor it with gratitude by embracing the life, okay? And that's a powerful thing to do for anyone. All right, let's get one more card here. Woo! Woo! Woo, we're going to get 2, it looks like. 3, okay. Interesting. Reclaim your energy. All right, so, and I feel like they want to send you guides, your person, the deceased loved one, however this resonates, want to send you a lot of healing energy that's going to help you feel recharged and vitalized. For a lot of you, there's something about their things. Maybe you have some of their things, and maybe when you handle their things, think of the good times and not the loss, okay? That will really help you be able to blossom into an area where when you think about them, you don't think of the loss anymore. You think of the life, right? And we have harmonic flight, okay? So I'm feeling like for many of you, they want you to know, like, they're in angelic frequencies right now, okay? They're good. They're so good. They're at peace. They're happy. I don't feel any of them harbor any ill feelings with anyone. I think they recognize their multidimensional self. I think they're very empowered. And these are powerful souls who sought this incarnation to help their soul group, to help their oversoul, to help their soulmates. For some of you, your twin, rise in frequency, help you heal, help you connect more with life by appreciating it more, not taking it for granted, and enjoying your experience here. Yeah, and I hear a couple of them, they're masculine energies, saying, you know, I'm just in the other room. So if you need me, you know, you just say, okay, gracious receptivity. So just allow it. Don't fight the healing. If you need to cry, you know. If you need to scream, don't scare anybody, but, you know, give yourself permission to release this grief. If you bottle it up, it just gets more intense and more dense, okay? So you can't hold grief in. It has to be expressed either creatively or talking with a therapist or talking with a friend or writing about it. For some of you, you just need to write about your loss. Express it. You know, you can take it to wherever they're buried. If they're not buried and they're cremated, you know, you can put that letter with, you know, write them a letter. You can do that and set it underneath or around where you keep the remains. So, but that's different for different people. All right, guys, that's what I got for you, group 2. I hope this resonated. If it did or didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I love to hear from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, if it connected with you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hi, group 3. All of you that selected the Goetia Tarot, or you were drawn to these little charms here. We have the key. We have, this feels like the tree of life or the world tree, little tree charm. And then we have what looks like a coin, okay? Also feeling past life energy, Roman lifetime here as well. So what are you transforming? I'm calling in your guides, your angels, your God forms, whatever paradigm you resonate with, to come forward to give us the most healing, abundant, enlightening, transformative messages and abundant messages. So I'm going to pull cards. So let's just keep going here. Viewing in on your energy. What is group 3 transforming? honestly, this feels like a money tree, okay? I'm feeling like money tree energy. Like you're being given a key to a pathway, a doorway for you to make some money, get some resources. Maybe a key that opens the door to more possibilities. With the tree, I'm feeling also like possibilities, networking as well, groups or groups of people, new friend groups, new tribal energy. I'm also getting with that key, I'm getting Hecate energy, underworld energy, gateway energy. And I feel like for some of you, you approached this gateway, but you feel like you didn't have the key that would open it. And that's what you're transforming. It's like you're transforming. Yeah, what is this? For some of you guys, this is like a poverty thing. For others, this is like emotional poverty, where maybe you were mistreated or people haven't been real compassionate, or you've had issues like emotional issues with people. I feel like some of you guys just feel sad a lot. You feel sad a lot. Queen of Cups energy here. Ooh, that's powerful. Seven of Swords. Justice. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you've been burning off like bad karma. Some of you have been in a karmic relationship and you're still in it, but I feel like a lot of you have done some of the initial letting go, if that makes sense here. But either way you slice it, whether you're with this person or not, there's some karma that's being burned off. And for some of you, this is like generational karma. For some of you, you have this ability to like burn karma off for the collective, which is beautiful. So as you heal and release in your own life, you heal and release within the collective as well. With the Queen of Cups energy, I'm feeling like you have strong intuitive gifts that may have been blocked at some point because of like, it's almost like the programming, the matrix, the simulation, 3D, whatever you want to call it, has been sending you like negative energy and validating the negative parts of your life, like your experiences. Like if you think something's going to go bad, it does. And there's an awareness that's coming forward for you with this Queen of Cups, where you're going to really understand that you're manifesting that with your thoughts, okay, with your emotional state. You don't just manifest from there. You know, you manifest from your thoughts, yes, but your heart, yes, but also like your primal energy, like your focus, your drive, your actions, things like that. So I feel like for a lot of you, what you don't realize and what you're about to realize is that you're feeding the bad karma. You're feeding the bad luck with this negative point of view. You're feeding it. And you know, negativity has a purpose in this dimension, and many times it's to catalyst us for a major change. And that's what I feel is happening here. Like there's a lot of anger tied in this justice here. So maybe you have problems with anger, or you have a bad temper, or maybe anger has gotten the best of you, and maybe you've had to pay some kind of in legal ways as well with justice. But any way you slice this, I feel like this is the energy that kind of lingers, and you feel it often. And it's almost like you have, with the Queen of Cups here, I'm feeling like you have some things you really would like to do. Maybe you want to get married, maybe you want to have kids, maybe you want to finish college, whatever this is, and you just feel blocked from it. Like maybe you're a person who is afraid of competition. I am familiar with this energy. It's part of my chart as well, so I understand that. Like being afraid to even compete in the first place, you know. And that just comes from the universe, you know, feeding negativity. Well, me thinking it's the universe, and it's actually me doing it, right? So, you know, I had to kind of drop that whole shenanigans. I had to drop it. You know, I had to I had to really get control of my mental space and my heart space and my actions. Like it was a multi-leveled kind of rein in and release at the same time. So what do I mean? I mean that I started to question my emotions instead of just allowing my emotions to cause me to react to things that happen in my life. I would actually sit with my emotions. So now that was partly a natural thing because I'm one of those people who have a delayed response to emotion. Okay, so I'm not automatically real response. I'm not talking about the gut wrenching immediate reaction that's inspired by fear and loss and all those horrible things. I'm talking about the reaction you have later when you really experience not just the energy of fear, but the depth of the emotion. And there's a whole other load of things that come forward, right? So, so maybe you sit with it a while, but there's an immediate knee-jerk reaction. And what I'm saying is you get a hold of that. You get a hold of having to go through those emotions. You get control of that by just allowing yourself to sit with the emotion. Just feel it. Experience it instead of reacting to it. Experience the emotion. Experience the moment. Connect with the moment of whatever that is going on. Okay, sorry about that. So we have Justice here, and her wheel moves. It moves in fairness. It moves slowly, and the Seven of Swords feels like I think you've been lied to a lot by people. I think you may have had your whole life be misled by people, and it's made you not have confidence in your connections and in yourself. I think you feel like no one's ever really honest with you. And that's a hard place to be, right? Because, when you can't trust others, you really don't trust yourself. So you have to figure out, why don't you trust yourself? Why don't you trust your intuition? Why don't you trust your energetic drive? Why are you afraid that there's going to be competition that comes in and it's going to do what? Compete with you? That's what competition is supposed to do. So what are you afraid of? Right? You're afraid that you won't level up to expectations. Well, why don't you, for once, I'm talking to myself as well, we're not pointing out you as in general, okay? Give yourself space to feel the possibility of the good. I tell you what, I have a friend from many, many years ago. I call him Monk. I was going for a job, and he was like, and I did that where I was like, I don't know if I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. And he said, well, what if you do? What if you just spend some time in that? What if you do? What happens if you do? What if you risk wanting it? That's really what it came down to. What if you risk wanting it and it breaks your heart because you don't get it? What have you got to lose? You're heartbroken anyway. So you lean into possibility and you say, what if the best outcome comes of this? What if I get the job? Or what if this person goes out with me? Or what if they say yes? Instead of what if, that little springboard, just dive in it and say, it's going to, and this is what it'll feel like. I imagine it feeling like this. This is what could happen. When you lean into the positivity and the possibility, you move into a forward motion towards this energy that supports goals and dreams and possibilities. So that's where we get this, the tree here, the money, and this key. It feels like this is like a golden key, like a key a mayor gives you to the city, right? Let me get a drink here. Okay. I'm going to get a few more cards from the Goetia Tarot. So tell me more. Ooh. Okay, we got 2 more cards. We have Death. Okay, so there's that transformation energy. And we have the, I'm not reading upside down, Page of Pentacles. So we have something that's going to begin to manifest for you. Okay, and I feel like, I think instead of just completely annihilating yourself by putting yourself down, putting your ideas down, by not thinking you're worthy of the best outcome, I feel like you're going to experiment with that idea. And you know, I experimented with a lot of different like ways of getting control of my mind, ways of manifesting, ways of changing my frequency, ways of elevating my outlook. That's what this is doing. It elevates your outlook, okay? When you spend time, just kind of like a mental exercise on the what if it happens. It happens like this. That's what happens. What if it happens, okay? And you kind of play there, you know. What kind of music would you listen to? What kind of food would you eat? Where would you live? What if the what if happened? Whatever it is, it's different for different people. So, because I feel like playing with this Page of Pentacles energy, this possible, you know, manifestation breeds success. I feel like you're going to be validated for taking the higher, not the higher, it's not higher, it's just a different perspective, a different possibility. I'm literally seeing like timeline energy and like a direct turn, like a direct left turn, like getting on a completely different access point in time by doing this kind of stuff. Okay, so it's really powerful for you. Let's get some more energy here. So what are you transforming? What else for group 3? What else? Powerful transformative energy though. I think many of you will go through almost like a reinvention of self at some point. Really getting into your possibilities. It's never too late. I don't care what anyone says. My life is a testament to that kind of stuff. So it's never too late to do what you want to do. And it doesn't matter like what you've been through or any of that stuff. What matters is that you align with what makes you happy. You deserve to be happy. You deserve this. This is dealing with people who may have a lack mentality. Maybe they grew up in lack, never feeling like they were enough, never being enough, never feeling validated. So it's healing that energy. Okay, tell me more. We have today for tomorrow. Okay, so what this is telling me is the energy we were talking about is, you know, experiencing what it would be like, thinking about what it would be like if the possible what if happened, and kind of spending energy and time there. You're actually using energy to manifest for tomorrow. And what'll happen is that as you do this kind of stuff, you'll start to see the validation rebirth. And for some of you, like, it'll be a year and you'll think back and be like, oh wow, I manifested this. For some of you, it'll be under a year, but there'll be a moment of clarity that comes like, hey, I figured it out, I think, and now I just need to do the action. You know, I've got this control of like where my mind's going, what thoughts are mine, what thoughts are serving me, what thoughts need to be purged, what's part of programming, what programming needs to be broken, what kind of thoughts where do I want to spend my mental energy, what thoughts do I want to invest in, thinking about thoughts in a whole new way, as well as your heart chakra, like where do I want to put my emotion, where do I want to put my energy, where do I want to put my creativity, where do I want to put my focus, thinking about it like consciously where you want to put your energy. You will find that you get more bang for your buck with where you focus and where you put your energy, because you're doing it now with intention. So that's a really powerful part of manifesting, a pathway, an opening. I see a door opening, a key going in a lock, and a door opening to a new pathway. In fact, when you open the door, it's like a golden door with brass around it. And when you open the door, it's like I'm seeing, first of all, I'm seeing like different beings here. Okay, so I think you're opening up to a whole new consciousness and probably some new guides. I think was it 1 that got new guides? And I see them holding your hand. Okay, so coming through and are going to help you calm your energy, are going to help you get control of where your thoughts go, where your heart goes. You know, because I feel like you're almost bleeding energy a little bit because you're not focused, okay? You're not aware that you're not focused, but you're coming into that awareness. There is power in being in the moment. It absolutely helps you really get control of racing thoughts. Meditation, I know people are like, I don't want to sit and meditate for 25 hours. You don't have to, okay? You can start meditating 5 minutes, just 5 minutes of quiet time, 5 minutes of just quieting your mind, breathing in and out, just thinking about your breathing. And when a thought comes, just allow the thought to drift off like a cloud. You know, just keep removing the thoughts from your thoughts, if you get what I'm saying. That process really helps you wake up in the moment and connect. So there's a lot of magic that happens in that, at that point, all right? Okay, let's get another card. Oop, okay. Envious gluttony. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like, okay, for some of you, I feel like there's jealousy here. You're jealous of people. You can be. This is, look at your shadow, okay? This is no judgment, all right? I can just hear like the whole like, I don't want to hear this. Well, you know, you may be jealous of people who have done better than you, or are doing what you want to do, or, you know, are just kind of living the life that you wanted to live. And I think a lot of you feel like you've been cheated somehow out of a chance. And that's, you still have a chance to do what you want to do. Okay, it's never too late. Sorry, I just, this went out and I really wanted that, that essence here. Okay, it's frankincense, just so you know. And I'm feeling like a presence over towards my right here. It's coming very close. I feel like for many of you, like this is shamanistic energy coming forward. I feel like you have probably a native or a primal shaman type guide coming through for you, for some of you guys. For others, this is twin energy coming forward. I feel like for some of you, you're pulling a twin flame, or you have a twin flame, or this is a divine counterpart energy that's coming forward as well. For some of you, when I see this and I think of twin flame, I think of beginning to have like a psychic connection come forward. As you let go of this negative thinking, and you know, we all think negative thoughts. It's not bad to be in negative energy, but this is really about rising and healing so that you can have a more enjoyable experience here, okay? You deserve that. But I'm feeling like Artemis energy here. I feel core, so Persephone and core here as well. There's a dual energy presenting, a dual energy guide. This could be the crone and the maiden. Yeah. Gemini frequency energy. I just did like a short about Geminis, and it was a reading for them, and it's come to my attention that Geminis are like a special starseed. Okay, they're a special kind of starseed, and if you have just a touch of Gemini in your chart, you feel it. Okay, it's just really powerful. Okay, I'm gonna get another card here, and we have Gilded Regret. Yeah, I feel that, and I feel like that's part of, you know, living in regret. Maybe being jealous or envious, or maybe you've had people envious of your talent and your abilities, and even though people were envious and they saw your talent, you didn't get to do what you wanted to do. And this could be however it manifests for you. For some of you, you haven't been successful in love, you haven't been successful in career, or you're blocked, or you can't get started. You're kind of stuck at the starting place and just waiting for a moment kind of thing. And there's just a lot of feelings of remorse here. Wish I had, wish I did this. And really, it's time to let that go, because it's gilded regret. So when I hear gilded, I think gold. I think weight. This is weighted regret. This is regret that, and I'm feeling like with the crown chakra here, it's just kind of like your crown chakra is blocked. And that's why you get stuck sometimes in this negativity, because literally your connection and communion with the higher self has been blocked because of the negativity. So once you're able to just visualize like negative thoughts about self-criticism, self-sabotage, those kind of energies just being released from your crown, in these forms. They're just being released, and as they're released, they kind of fade into like crystallized gold. And that gold is going to be transmuted into like a golden frequency of abundance here with the tree, the money, the coin, and the key. So that's really powerful, beautiful energy of abundance. So let's see here. I'm going to get one from the Halloween Oracle. My candles are popping over on my altar. We have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So a new beginning coming forward. And I feel like career, money. And for some of you, this is your person coming. This is part of your new beginning. For some of you, it's all connected. Your person is connected. Do you want to get a little bit about the person? I think so. Let's use this. You know what? They want me to use the Golden Art Nouveau because it's this golden energy that's the 10 of Pentacles has peaked out. This energy, just when you really get into this golden frequency, it's just like things start happening for you. And I feel like when this frequency, when this energy of beautiful manifestation, of resources, people, places, and things, positivity. I think at first you may resist it or doubt it. You may feel like, it's just that energy of, it's just getting good. When's the next shoe going to drop? You know, and don't let that happen. Like, get control of that. That can take a little time to get control of it because it is an energetic knee-jerk reaction. Okay, so you know, give yourself time and space to go through this. All right. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have manifesting energy. We have the new beginning with the Fool. And we have the Nine of Cups. You guys, this is success, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to, you know, you're going to have to jump a little bit. You're going to have to reach out a little bit. But that's okay. You might feel a little uncomfortable. That's all right. There's success here. There's abundance. There's a new beginning. This is what you want to see in like a career and business reading. All right. This is the kind of stuff you want to see. And I feel like on some level you have to know that this is for you. I don't know why this will not light, but I am going to light it. You know what? I think this thing about the incense here, I feel like you need to keep your focus and determination, okay, to make this happen. Don't allow yourself to get distracted, okay? Once you come into this frequency and this energy, just accept it. You know, the thing is, once you really come into it, it's yours. So you have to learn how to work with it, and you have to learn how you block it. And sometimes that knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, Amy, this stuff, no, I'll never do that. You know, it'll never happen. No, it is happening. It's probably happening right now, and you just can't see it. But you know, that's for some of you. But there's a lot of really beautiful, successful, happy energy and a new beginning being born through this transformation, through this death. This is the death card, okay? So leaving behind old patterns, they could be, you know, old family patterns of poverty or lack, or, you know, I think some of you guys have been like emotionally neglected, and you're learning how to love yourself, and to love yourself, to know that you're worthy of what's coming towards you, that you deserve it, that you earned it, that it's a gift from the universe. You have transformed a lot, and it's time for you to embrace your destiny. Okay, I'm getting that really clearly for you guys. So let me just get a couple more cards here, and we'll see what else I have for group 3. What else do we have for group 3? Loving compassion. Yes, you need to hold space for yourself. Be good to yourself. You know, if you're having a rough time, what would you do for a friend? Do that for yourself. Take care of yourself. Be compassionate. Nurture yourself. It will only bring you more healing, feelings of wholeness, feelings of worth. When you treat yourself like you have worth, it changes things, you know. I've been in a situation when I was really sick where I didn't think I had any worth. I was just a burden to everyone around me. That's what it felt like. And I had no worth. And I had to take the long walk around to finding my worth. And once you find it like that, after something being so deep into feeling worthless, you'll never lose it. Okay? It's healed. And I'm feeling that for you. Let's see. We have fire. Solaris. Sublime. This is inspiration. This is a flow. And I'm feeling like just really, it's like catching on fire for something that lights you up. Like passionate, focused, and abundant. There's a lot of abundant energy here. And we have freedom. That's one thing that having resources, being inspired, and moving towards what makes you happy, what lights you up, it gives you a sense of freedom here. For some of you, dragonflies are going to be a sign of alignment, and that is what I got for you, group 3. So I hope this resonated. If it did or didn't, please leave me a comment down in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and hit that little notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.